We just got a ginormous drop for MLB The Show 23. We got 99 overall Craig Kimbrel. A bunch of really good Tops Now players, including Zach Wheeler's at 95 with good hits per 9. We got a brand new super utility 99 overall Honus Wagner card that actually looks pretty disgusting and can play literally any position. A super utility. Awesome to have on a squad and your bench. He's got a great swing as well. With 90 fielding at shortstop, he's probably going to be pretty meta. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub as we're getting really close to 10K subscribers. And let's get right into it. If you guys want cheap stubs, make sure you guys go to u4gm.com. What they will end up doing is all they do is you give them your ID, their password. They do it all for you. And then you just put in my coupon code for Brady to get 5% off your purchase. Link will be in the description below. And on top of that, we get a free 97 overall Lou Gehrig in honor of Gehrig's Day. And oh my gosh, this is a really solid card for a 97. Good clutch. He's got a really good swing if you know Lou Gehrig. And so he's awesome to have a left-handed budget beast that you get for free. Definitely a good pick for almost any squad. But a really cool promo by MLB The Show. Let's see the animation. The red lights for the 97. It's kind of silky. And the 97 Lou Gehrig. Can't complain about a pretty viable card, honestly. With a good bat and bat skin for caps, which is also good. But in today's video, we're going to talk about the fastest way to end up getting the 99 overall Craig Kimbrel, as well as kind of go over the roster updates, who ended up going up and who ended up going down. A couple of the big ones being David Bednar. Now, he's been shoving for a while, not too surprised, but I didn't have him on my list. I don't know why I didn't, because he's been absolutely shoving. So hopefully some of you guys ended up doing that and getting a lot of stubs from him. Yandy Diaz, who was in my predictions video, who we actually invested a lot in. We're going to have about 40 or 50,000 stubs that we end up making from Yandy Diaz. So that's awesome. He was a big part of my last video. And I think that he'll keep on going up. I mean, he's just been killing it this year. A bunch of guys didn't end up going that we thought were going to, which kind of stinks, but it's okay. Mitch Keller was one of our guys that we had going up, but he was going for so much that we hardly made any stubs on this guy. And Josh Lowe was a little bit of a good boost, so we got made a little bit on him too. Without further ado, let's get to 99 Craig Kimbrel, the fastest way to end up unlocking him on the squad. So to go and get him, you just got to go to programs and press on the Tops Now, where you can see the 400 save Craig Kimbrel. It's the same program as the 99 overall Kenley Jansen. As far as cards go, there's not a ton of them, but Luis Garcia is one of them that's all right. He's got pretty decent numbers, and if you have a Tops Now team, which gets boosts, this one won't be bad at all, and he's pretty all-around. So second baseman, left-handed, gonna rake right-handers. Probably not as good versus left-handers, but good clutch at 118, so definitely more viable than a lot of the other 95s in the game. Zach Wheeler is good with 101 stamina. The pitching clutch and the hits per 9 are a little bit low for this time of year. There's just so many good pitchers that he just doesn't make the list. But one card that is really cool that came out of this is definitely Johan Duran. He throws gas, 116 hits per 9, 112 pitching clutch. This is a guy that's really good. Outlier 2, he's got an outlier splitter. I don't even know how that thing's going to do in ranked, but I got to try him out and see if he's going to be really good. Definitely a good card for the program, and obviously this is a free program, so awesome. But the big way on how you guys are going to end up grinding this is just by doing the Tops Now moments and missions. So for the moments, pretty self-explanatory. You're going to want them on the pitching moments. Usually I throw 2 fastballs up and in, and then a slider low and away. For the home run moments, I usually power swing. I know some creators say just normal swing. I always power swing on the home run moments. I feel like it helps me. If you're really struggling with it, you can try normal swinging, but power swinging just seems to work. Like it's a veteran difficulty. You can see that's on veteran. So I would definitely recommend going about it that way. Another one was Sia Suzuki, so power swing like that. Again, for the normal bases one and the hits, always just normal swing on these. But these aren't too bad. They're pretty easy moments, and you're not going to have a lot of problem with doing these. You're going to end up getting 32 points by doing all of this, because there are 16 moments, if I counted right, and you're going to be getting 2 a pop. For the ones, the hardest one, believe it or not, is probably going to be the pitching moments, just because you don't have to get a hit. This one won't be too bad, because it's not like you have to strike out 3, and not walking somebody isn't that hard, but it's really nice to have this in the game, and this is a great way to end up getting really good meta cards, including these Tops Now cards. There are a couple of these guys that can definitely make your lineup and definitely qualify as budget beasts as well, because you can get them, and if you get them paralleled up and boosted through some of the cards, man, like, it's kind of disgusting. Moments like strike somebody out with Johan Duran shouldn't be too difficult at all. But the big way on how you're going to finish the whole program is you're going to have to end up doing the missions. Which how you're going to end up doing that is you're going to be getting parallel XP with week 3 and week 4 players. How you're going to do this is you're going to take all of the cards that you end up earning from the program, and you're going to be going straight to the event and playing in the event. When you're playing in the event, one thing I would recommend is play on a very high elevation stadium. So if you have a created stadium that's cheesy, that's on max elevation, make sure you use that. And if you are on old gen, just use Ship It or Course Field, as it'll help you guys get some of these offense moments. Another thing you can do if you haven't done already, just make sure that you're using the Tops Now players in ranked to get XP with or to pitch innings with them. So again, not that hard. Make sure you're using the captains and all of that. If you didn't end up doing it for the Kenley Jansen, because there's a couple of things that you didn't have to end up doing to get that whole program done, make sure that you make sure that if you didn't do it back then, do it for Craig Kimbrel. You're going to be helped out by another amazing bullpen arm. I don't think I really talked about the Craig Kimbrel card much, but max stats across the board. He is disgusting. And the thing that's really good about this Craig Kimbrel card, which I was a little worried about, is they ended up helping his pitch mix a little bit by giving him a sinker. So one thing that's usually bad is his pitch mix is usually just 4-seam, 2-seam, knuckle curve, which would not play. Even though he has max stats, it would not play. But they ended up giving him a slider as well and a sinker. So they ended up helping Craig Kimbrel a ton with how they ended up designed his card. So that's a big, huge thank you to SDS for making him usable. The card art's absolutely sick. I love this guy to death. But it's going to be an awesome card to get on the squad, and I'm very excited to add him. If you are too, and this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure that you drop a like and a sub, as we're getting really close to 10,000 subscribers. I'll talk to you boys later. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.